Well, welcome to the 7 o'clock talk. And tonight we're actually doing a soft introduction of our new Thrive in 63. Jessica is going to talk about her experience with the Thrive in 63. I do want to cover enzymes, where they come from, and what they do in the body. So let's start with that. Um, your DNA encodes for enzymes. And as you get older, your ability to make those enzymes go down. So if you look at the nail beds and you see if you have lunulas or not, if you don't have lunulas, you are either not eating enough or you're not absorbing your food or your diet is nutritionally void of nutrients. And so your body isn't getting what it needs. And so you can also look at the tongue and if there's scalloping on the tongue and things of that nature. But your DNA encodes for the enzymes. So if you watch or if you follow Bob Miller's work, which is DNA methylation, that goes through everything he does looks at the enzymes, what they encode for. So then at that point in time, what you will be suspect to. And so you need enzymes. And what do we hear all the time about? We hear all the time about, oh, your hydrochloric acid is weak. Oh, you're not digesting your food. What else? I mean, it all kind of goes hand in hand.
From I guess who from our patients.
Well, just from anybody. And so as we're introducing as we are introducing what is called Thrive in 63, actually, I'll let Jessica talk now about her. So the basics is you need enzymes. You need enzymes to break stuff down to make your cell health better. And Jess will have a little bit on that. And I'll
Well,
let her take over.
well, it doesn't matter what you're eating if you're not being able to process it. So if you're buying clean organic food, but your not body's not able to use it, then it's really useless for you. So I eat really clean most of the time. Do I ever have a treat? Yeah, but I don't eat. I eat very well, and I mean very well by the food. Quality of my food is really good, and I don't overeat. I am fat, but I do not overeat. I have movement down. I sleep great, and I'm very mindful of the things that I purchase to put on my skin. Obviously, I don't wear hair dye and all that good stuff. So I'm very mindful of the chemical and endocrine disruptors and things like that. So we were in Austin.
Well, hold on. We have done everything to help Jessica's cell health, to try to boost her cell health. And very little moves the needle. We just she is my toughest patient. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry. So we were in Austin.
we've tried everything, and usually most everything
Works
tends
on
to
everybody else.
tends to clog me up. Makes it. I don't know. Anyway, it's frustrating. But yeah, we are great working for other people. I'm just that weird one. And a lot of physicians that see a lot of people tend to have one of them. And I'm just that girl. But
And she's mine.
we went we went to I got whatever was going around that everybody else got. I got some sort of virus, and it put me down for like, I don't know, weeks. But I was consistently in bed for like a week. I thought I was going to die. And then when I started feeling better, then my feet hurt. And I'm going to guess it was plantar fasciitis. I don't know, but intense pain in my feet. But I was making it through. I bought the heel cups, I bought the jelly for my shoes. I was shock waving them. I take a lot of supplements on the daily anyway. But
Shockwave got it from a diffuse all over pain
to at one
down to a
point,
spot.
and I take my omegas and I aminos, and I'm not consistent, but I'm good with taking some almost every day. So then we went to Austin, and I had all the things that I wanted to see and do. So we flew in on a Friday, and my feet hurt. But I took my Hokas, and I had insoles in them, and I toughed it out. We walked miles, didn't we? Probably 5+ miles.
Oh no, that weekend we walked over 13 miles.
So I came back, and we were having a nap because we had been in the airplane and going since like 3 in the morning. And when I woke up from my nap, oh, my feet hurt so bad. I literally stuck them in hot water and soaked them, and put my shoes back on and could not stand it. So I soaked them in Epsom salts again. And I don't usually take ibuprofen. I usually don't take any medicine really. And we woke up the next morning. Trevor's like, "Hey, do you want to go to the gym?" I'm like, "Sure." So I, put my feet on the floor, and it was an absolute no. Please go get me some ibuprofen. I have to have something, because I was looking at my high heel shoes on the bedside table, knowing I was going to have to go wear them. And it, I soaked my feet, took some ibuprofen, and every step hurt. So my friends from Transformation Enzymes, we were there with for virtual clinic, who was sponsoring the Transformation Enzymes. She had protease, which we use protease every day in our office, and we love the product. But she's like, she gave me that with a master enzyme. And Trevor's like, "Well, we want to go see the bats, but we're gonna have to walk. I'm not sure if she's gonna be able to do it. How's your feet feeling?" And honestly, I didn't even think about it, but I had been up walking all over the place and didn't even think about it. So it took about 2 hours. But they also gave everybody that attended that day um, phase one of their Thrive in 63, and it came with Purezyme, Gastrozyme. It has a Digestzyme, and it had the probiotic, and it also come with a booklet. It's very well made. I read through the booklet. So we use an elimination diet, and we do testing. So that is a barrier to care, because the testing is pricey. Um, After the testing, it's not so pricey, but the testing is pretty pricey. And that's just because they're functional tests, and we can't control the cost of those. But Transformation Enzymes has created a little self-guided, nice packet. Everything's in it, including it's they call it Thrive in 63, but it's 3 phases, so it's 21 days each set of enzymes. So first phase is 21 days. You get a booklet. It comes with how to take it, why they're important. It has 21 days worth of recipes and meal plans. It also comes with journaling. You check off um, that you've taken your enzymes before and after you eat, what you've eaten, your bedtime enzymes, and all the things. And it includes a little area for you to write down your thoughts or what's happening. So I started it.
Well, the diet, so all of that stuff that you get is actually done by a functional nutritionist, and it has been tested, and it works very well, well enough that we are willing to actually start to introduce that to you guys, so that you can dip your toe into functional medicine and start to see how well you can feel. And it is so well thought out and so well planned. And we will have another seminar. Actually, we're going to interview Amy Rawls, who is the nutritionist that designed the foods things. And we have things that are going to go along with this, so that you can see that this is not a gimmick. It's actually
Well,
very well done.
they have a lot of studies that they've done.
Yes.
And they have, I think, a 98% stick with it rate.
Mm-hmm.
And they get phenomenal results. But I was skeptical, as I always am. But we never roll anything out to our patients that we actually haven't done before. And we use all of these products, and I have used all of these products.
Oh,
daily.
I love the protease.
Yeah, protease is awesome. And so I went ahead and was excited about it. I did add Masterzyme, and I did add L-zyme, and it's for
L drain, lymph drain.
lymphatic drainage. And because I just have detox issues. So those are the products I take. So I started the enzymes. I added Masterzyme and I added L-Drain. So those are my products. And I've been very consistent with those, along with 100 ounces of water every day.
Hold on. Let me say one thing. For her to be consistent with something is unbelievable because she gets pill fatigue very, very. I
It,
have wore her out.
yeah, and it's not. It is a. It's a little bit of pills, but not a lot. But the diet was no big deal for me because I eat like that anyway. I just had to get rid of just a little bit of dairy that I maybe eat, and a little bit of the gluten, which I don't really eat a lot of gluten anyway. So I mean, that was nothing for me. Um, so now I just drink water. I take my little detox drink in the morning, and I was talking to Amy today, and she's like, "Well, how are you doing? How's your weight?" And I'm like, "Honestly, I don't know because I didn't weigh myself because it's so depressing. I just decided I wasn't going to do that." But I started journaling, so I wrote everything I ate down, and I don't eat a lot of food. Maybe eat 2 meals, and sometimes only one a day. But I did notice by day 2, I was starving, and I'm never hungry. So I was starving. I did notice I was a little tired.
You eat
However,
breakfast almost every day now.
yeah, I was, because I was so hungry. I was just, I could have eaten his arm. I was so hungry, which was so odd for me. But so I was writing down all the symptoms I felt. So I noticed by day 2, my feet didn't hurt. They were tender, but they did not hurt. By day 4, I had no pain at all in my feet. I usually have headaches a lot of times. I did not have any headaches. I did notice that I was tired and I was starving to death. But today was today's Tuesday, so day
It's over 2 weeks.
7. Oh, actually, no, it's only been, so I got the kit. Um,
You got the kid on.
I started it
Well,
on a
okay,
Monday.
yeah, that's
So
right. You didn't start.
so I didn't start it until Monday. So today was day 8. So actually 7 days because I hadn't done anything when I talked to Amy. So I went and I was like, huh, interesting. I'm gonna go see how much I weigh. I actually had lost 8 pounds. Um,
And
now I hope,
typically,
now that would be awesome if I could lose 8 pounds consistently every week. I don't know that I could. I don't know that that's a good thing, but that was a lot of water weight from inflammation. My hands don't hurt. My head doesn't hurt. A lot of the swelling went down. And
and
my cell health stayed the same.
so
Lost
typically,
fat.
when you lose weight, your body will dump water and it will dump fat, and cell health will go down. She actually maintained cell health, which is a big deal.
And I maintained my lean body mass. Um, so that was exciting. But for me, I eat really clean. I've got all the things down, and so if the enzyme protocol can make me feel good, I can't imagine what it would make somebody that is usually eats the standard American diet.
The dog
Neither
is coming in.
In our kitty cat there. Anyway, I am super excited about the products. We love these products. We have several products that we love, and the enzymes. Now, we weren't real big on. We didn't really push enzymes on a lot of people, but the more we research it,
I actually use a lot of the enzymes with the biofilm busting. So we use a lot of enzymes with that because that's the only thing that will get rid of the biofilm.
yeah, and so transformation enzymes, they do a lot of research. So um, protease is one of their big products, and they've
Flagship.
actually been able to cure cancers with it. Like stage 4 cancers, they've been able to reverse it and put people into remission. And so that's actually fascinating. And protease is bromelain from a pineapple. So these are all natural plant-based supplements, enzymes.
Mm-hmm.
And they are meant to go in and bring down the inflammation and reset the body. And so Masterzyme actually is for all your endocrine uh, organs and for your high thyroid health. libido, pancreas. It's all the good stuff. I really like that product.
So, what we are going to be doing is we're actually going to introduce this. We have a webinar that we're going to do on Monday, but it won't be released on Monday. It'll be released later in the week. And in that, if you are interested, especially if you already have a pretty decent diet,
Well, and this will get you.
it'll also guide you on how to get a good diet, better diet.
Yeah, it comes in a nice kit. They've done a beautiful job with it. It is written in a what I call fifth grade level. Like you can understand it. It makes sense. It is completely contained in that one little bag. It's easy to understand. It's self-guided.
And so then that way, the analogy is it gets rid of a lot of the most people as they get ill and get chronic diseases, they pick little things up. And so then when they come in, they have, when we do a medical symptoms questionnaire, they'll have, 100 things on there. And quite literally, you just can't have 100 things wrong with you. You just cannot. A lot of those things are symptoms of symptoms of symptoms. So we can eliminate over 70 to 80% of that. And with that being said, if you eliminate that much, the need for you to actually get testing goes way down. And that will save you literally thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And we want this to be affordable because we want everybody
Yeah, we want to
to
try
be healthy.
to get rid of the barrier to care. Like I think the first phase is $280, and I think
That's everything included.
everything. Those are your diet plans, your grocery shopping list, your enzymes.
And we will
And
be doing,
they do 24/7 support. You
oh,
can
yeah,
call.
you can go into their Facebook group, and then we will be doing supportive videos and seminars that you can come along with us. We can talk in real time because we just want people to feel better. And the biggest thing for people has been that barrier to entry, that barrier to, $3,000 for testing and then whatever for supplementation. And this works very, very well.
Yeah, and you got 63 days, three phases.
Yep.
1, 2, and 3. Um, 21 days, and then you start the next set, and you get all new
Days.
you get all new recipes. You get a new shopping list, and everything from phase 1 pertains to phase 2. But you just get new things to try, and hopefully by the time you get to day 63, you've worked a lot of your bugs out of your system.
Yep.
And if you still need our help, we are there. But then you have a good foundation, and you've learned a lot about yourself, and hopefully we can get you to where you want to go quickly.
Springboard off of there. So stay tuned, and we will be actually rolling out stuff on the web, and then we will be doing the webinar, and we are really poised and ready to help people have an easy entry into this and just get and feel and stay better, so you feel great, you want to do things, you can go adventure, you can play with your kids, you can be the person that you always dreamed you could be. You all have a great night, and we will see you next time. I think that was a very good one.